Hi there. I think you can pretty well work through the few bodies of liberties examples that I gave you, but it's 17th century spelling and whatnot. So I just wanted to go over them with you just real briefly in this video. So we're looking at the body of liberties because, again, it's that reflection of the ways in which colonial Massachusetts is governing themselves, right? We started off with the Mayflower Compact and the model of Christian charity. And so this is, again, real early, 1641. That first body of liberty there. Number 2, every person within jurisdiction, whether inhabitant or foreigner, shall enjoy the same justice and law that is general for the plantation, which we constitute and execute one towards another without partiality or delay. That's saying that we're all going to be treated equally under the law. That's a pretty kind of forward-thinking thing for 1641. And then some other examples of that democracy in there, or maybe surprising ways that we're seeing possibilities for people that usually we don't find in the law in the 17th century. So the next one there, number 80, that protects women against domestic violence. Now it does say, though, that she's protected unless it be in his own defense upon her insult. So it is suggesting that, well, if she hits him first and he hits her back, then it doesn't count. But still, this is one of the earliest examples of protections for women under the law against domestic violence. The next one there suggests that children, if their parents aren't allowing them to get married in a timely fashion, children could take that to the court and demand to get married in a timely fashion. The next one there provides some protections for servants if they're abused. If they've been abused or disfigured, they're going to be freed, and they could further petition the court for more compensation for the abuse that they suffered. So a couple of things here. First, these things must be happening if we have to make laws about them. And also, in large part, why a lot of these laws were made is because, again, that sense of needing to keep social order, because we want to, the Puritans want to ensure that they've got God's favor, right? The fear is that if there's any discord or what have you, they would get the wrath of God. So that's also part of why they have these laws. Now, the last few laws here, though, show some of those contradictions. We're going to talk about witchcraft. That's in a couple lectures. We'll get to witchcraft. And here, you can be executed if you're suspected of witchcraft. I hope that you can hear me in spite of this really cool old airplane that's flying overhead. I think there's an air show nearby. Anyway, hopefully you can hear me. I wish I could show it to you. If not, I'll have to do this again, but focus. So we'll talk about witchcraft in a few lectures from now, but this number 2 here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, it's the 6th law down, says that women can be executed for witchcraft and cites biblical passages to support that. So they're using their interpretation of the Christian Bible to write their laws, which goes against ideas of separation of church and state that we're going to put into our ideas about laws later. And then number 8 says that if an individual is homosexual, they will be put to death, also cites biblical passage. And then, as I mentioned in the earlier video, adultery can be capital punishment as well. Now, we have evidence of people being executed for witchcraft and for homosexuality, but there is no surviving evidence of people being executed for adultery. All right. I'm a little distracted by all the airplanes that were flying overhead. Again, though, the key point for including this body of liberties is because it continues that tradition that we saw right from the get-go in terms of trying to create these laws and trying to establish some order, ideas that we're going to associate later, right, with the creation of the United States, but at the same time this contradiction, because these laws are seeped in religious precepts, and as we know later, we will separate ideas of religion from government. So, all right, if you've got any questions, put those in the discussion board.